Welcome to the bench. The Joe the Blow capacitor, formerly known as a blown capacitor. So the other day, as I was messing around with this 386 audio amplifier circuit, this is actually John Audio Tech's design, which obviously is the best out there, I think. Been sick the last couple of days, so please bear with my voice. But now I was doing this, and in doing this, I was, kind of thinking to myself how much better this sounds. And John even made a point that, you only need really not even anything higher than a 470 there. Probably a 220 is fine for most of the speakers that this 386 would run. I kind of researched speakers for years there for a while, and there's just not enough volume of space to get bass, or the cabinet usually isn't big enough because these things are very small circuit and kind of perfectly designed to go into a small enclosure. They used to make them out of cigarette packs. Cigar amps are kind of the most, for guitar. Only recently have I started doing these for just a regular audio output. Recently I just started to not add this 10 microfarad capacitor in the gain section, because I always use it for guitar. But anyways, this got me to thinking about, small radios, and mostly like alarm clocks, radio alarm clocks. They always have that certain sound, which is fine. It's really just limited to the enclosure that they're in, small driver, you can't really get a lot of bass. But, so I was wondering what would happen if I hooked up a proper speaker to that. And, I know it makes such a big difference in the 386 and a lot of the small chip amp designs, your speaker, efficiency of your speaker, size, all that makes a huge difference. But I thought it'd be pretty fun to hook one up and maybe do something fun on this capacitor, which we come back to in that circuit. Up the value and see if we can't get more bass from the proper speaker, see what happens, see if we break something, whatever. It's all in good fun. But this is my baby, one of my babies. It's an original. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, but it's a it's not going to focus. It's a 386 N-4. It's not going to focus. That's fine. You just got to trust me. But I'm pretty sure they stopped making them. I was lucky enough to get some before. I think they kind of stopped, and I actually found some -4, which is the 1 watt package. I believe there's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 is the last prefix. I think it goes from like 1/3 of a watt up to a 1 watt, something like that. But it has a great chip. But yeah, should be fun. Looking forward to it. Okay, so what I did was just kind of went and hooked up those leads straight into where they would go into the speaker, and run them over to a proper speaker. It's a 6 ohm, so it's not quite as many ohms, so I might make it a little louder just because of that. But yeah, let's try it out and see what happens. Alright, so I went ahead and downloaded the data sheet, and ours is the CXA 1019S 30 pin, and looks like it's got small number blah blah blah. Runs on 6-volt output of 0.5 watt, typical when you have a load impedance of 8 ohms. So it's pretty cool. Some other things there. Not really going to go into all that. But yeah. Alright, and here is not the exact same circuit, but I'm sure it is pretty close. So looks like the non-inverting output going to the speaker is from 28. So we got a 100 microfarad capacitor there, which is fine. Like I said, it's going to be running a very small speaker. It is an 8 ohm speaker, so we're going to be dropping 2 ohms, so that should give us a little bit more power, but I think we're going to run it first just with that 100, and then go ahead and switch it out to a higher value and see what that does. But yeah, it was way too much of a circuit for me to even mess with a just for, you know, radio. So, but it's still cool, and for you radio guys out there and gals, there you go. So yeah, sweet. Alright, so got it hooked up. It's currently in the other capacitor. Now when I have it like this, it's pretty much just running with the normal capacitor in the circuit. But yep, got it set up to the speaker. Got the old YouTube safe music, hopefully. That's with just the regular circuit. Now, while it's still going, we will add a capacitor. And I'm sure you're not going to be able to hear it, but it's not that the bass is louder, it's that it has more presence. But in any event, it makes a big difference what speaker. Alright, so since I kind of like this and actually do use this every day, I think I'm going to go ahead and hook that speaker back up. Or not. That should be fine. Well, alright. Got the wires soldered back on for the speaker. And I'm going to pop the top back on it and put it back together because I actually use this. So there is absolutely nothing like being woke up to some Toto, you know, at 5 a.m. on your Sony Dream Machine, which is another point I wanted to make. You know, a lot of I think clock radios don't really would sound as good as these, probably mostly because Sony, and you know, they can make good circuits pretty cheap. I do like Sony, not gonna lie, but let's take a listen to it when you know, to hear how it normally sounds, even though I'm sure you know, but here we go. Oh yeah, bumping. Shit'll wake me up. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. And now, of course, who do we have on the damn bench? Always